much, much different in this 4-game win streak. And the tip is set and some WNBA basketball on CBS. Breon January again gives it up to Jones and draws the contact, and you can count it. It'll be Chicago basketball. Look at Courtney Vandersloot, who finds Kalia Copper. What a play by Chicago.
Nice play, backdoor cut, Copper.
I loved your question to him where they decided to re-sign her even last year. He said there was some questioning, but the way she's performing, there's no questioning about signing her now.
A better job on the inside, offensively attacking. She's looking to pass and be a facilitator, but I'd like to see her take it to the basket. You can see sometimes you have to play with the rhythm of the game as Vandersloot finishes on the inside. Not today.
And she can lead the break like she did on this possession. Copper can't get the finish. A 3 for 8 shooting start here for Chicago as Charles takes it all the way in for 2. Trying to get as many games as impossible here for the WNBA before the league will take a break for the Olympic break, and it returns in August as Sloot has another bucket and cuts the lead to 1. A tough defensive team. They have been all season long, and in particular on Thursday night. They get another opportunity, though, offensively on this possession, and it's January who makes good on it.
And this is where you're fighting for a job. And you realize that this is not just a game, but it is a job, and you have to come out here and put in your hard effort like that veteran just did right there with DeWanna Bonner down low. Yeah, the foul situation, you have to start to recognize exactly how the game's being called. And then take it slow. Set those screens. Make sure you're solid, staying still. Don't do too much physically underneath.
And Chicago is actually his scout, and he's very confident. Both of those assistants have been with him in his entire time at Connecticut. With 1 on the shot clock, my goodness.
Nice.
Dana Evans with a little pizzazz.
They need Candace Parker on the floor.
Feed nicely done there by Connecticut as Breonna Jones, the recipient of that pass. And on the push, here comes Chicago. It's what they want to do. They want to push pace. They want to run in transition. The offensive rebound and put back by Copper.
Their defense leads to great offense and transition baskets, and they need more of that.
4 points for Copper. She's the leading scorer for Chicago this year, and Cannon didn't even think twice about pulling the trigger.
You want to see her shoot that 3-ball more often, I'm sure.
It's a small sample size with that 75%, but still very efficient, and Copper goes back to back.
You don't want to foul her because she shoots 91% from the floor as well.
Here's Cannon again, and another defensive stop for the Sky, so momentum is there. As Quigley leaking out for 2, and it's a 2-point game, and a timeout by Connecticut.
The new fans that the WNBA has acquired, and for all those little girls out there who are watching, who are growing up wanting to be a professional basketball player here in our country. It's been amazing.
Extremely well said. And actually coming up at halftime, we are just days away from the 25th anniversary of the game that you played in. It's the first game between the Liberty and the Sparks here in the league, as Sloot has a beautiful reverse off the glass for 2. Quigley now feeding Dolson, trying to work her way around. Getting an earful from both sides from multiple players. There's a steal from Jones, and Connecticut trying to push. Bonner gives it back up to Jones, and we're tied at 30.
Well, you knew the left dribble and the up and under was coming from Bonner, but just missing the player. Candace Parker fell down, and that put a lot of pressure on the defense to guard both posts.
Now Stevens shoots 42%. And 2 of those 3 buckets were really on putbacks. Here's a steal and a takeaway. Copper and Diamond to Shields, so fast, so quick, it leads to a transition 2.
Her mom and dad, Sarah and Larry Parker, are here. Her big brother, Anthony's here. Daughter, Layla's here. So, family first. And when she said that, I'm like, all right, okay, fine.
I get it. Breonna Jones.
She has 5 rebounds, a few attempted block shots. What is that, 2 block shots? So, hey, there's more stats to be filled. And DeWanna Bonner also trying to fill up her stats line with 3.
With that inefficient manner, so to speak, in the last couple of games.
And you got to give her a little bit of credit. With Jonquel Jones gone, nice 3 from Breon January. She still came up with it.
Tosses it away that time, right into the hands of Bonner. And numbers filling out here on this transition look for Connecticut, and Jones puts it through.
It's different, though. You know, we all have our masks somewhere nearby, and people have been asking for autographs again and taking pictures. Nice, as Thomas finishes on the inside.
Yeah, she got the and one. Well, it's about a little over 10,000 in capacity.
That would be great for more Chicagoans to come on out and support the WNBA.
Three-point play. Here's Stevens now trying to defend Brianna Jones, and a nice move around to the right side.
Nice job again. Brianna Jones has been doing work on the inside. They are missing Jonquel Jones, and the other Jones has stepped up.
Good catch. Good finish by Stevens. They've won 4 straight. There's Hebert for 2 and cuts the lead to 2.
That was beautiful off the pick and roll.
There's that long length there too, defending that three-point attempt. And Stevens leaking out on that for the easy 2. After taking care of his mother, who's been in the hospital, we hope that she can get CBS in the hospital. That was his hope as well, to watch this one. But Brandy Poole has said she wants to be a head coach someday, and so this kind of experience and filling in for Curt Miller right now gives her great experience in going down low. That's more of what she needs, is some bench production.
Absolutely. Emma Cannon doing a nice job of finishing.
You can't get a sentence out of your mouth.
We have a coach that can keep their eye on one part of it, which is the offense, and then the other coach that can really specialize in your defense. But the other hard part is managing time and substitution, and that is something that she really admitted was probably the most difficult part to deal with.
Bonner's got 14 points. It's always easier to be an armchair coach, right? Instead of actually being on the sideline. Hebert with a big bucket, and one, and a chance to take the lead for the Sky.
She gets in. She's a team player all the time and ready to do her job.
Killer crossover move, drops it off to Bonner, who gets the bucket. Count it, +1.
To your craft and teammates to accomplish everything that we do.
Oh, Allie Quigley, hotly contested. It didn't matter. Knocks down the 3 from the corner.
Knocking down jumpers. Oh.
A much-needed bucket for her. Her first 3-point make. She's looking for more. This is a 2 and a quick 5 points to get the fourth quarter humming.
Her ability to shoot the 3 ball, but also her mid-range game, and you don't want to foul her, folks. She shoots 90% from the free throw line.
Cannon again working the boards for Connecticut.
You know, that gives your veteran an opportunity to rest when you have such production from your bench players.
Off and running the pass from Bonner to Jones for 2, and again it's a 2-point ball game. 6 to shoot here for Parker. She gives it up to Dolson, who just got off the bench. Misses everything, but stays with her own miss and beats the shot clock. How about that?
This is a time right now as a guard I would stop and really set something up, unless you get an open layup like that.
Tied at 74. And here's Hebert. She'll make that even as well. Mentioned that she has been a starter. She was playing starter minutes prior to the return of Candace Parker, and that's just Brianna Jones muscling her way in to create her own shot.
Brianna Jones, I can't say enough. If she didn't remind you of Natalie Williams, her ability to score on the inside is phenomenal.
And now we got a nice back and forth between Hebert and Jones. Largest lead for Connecticut has been 11. Largest lead for Chicago has been 8. Into the corner for Diamond to Shields. A big bucket with 3 to play. That's only been done one time in franchise history. Back in 2013, winning the 5 straight. Step away for Parker. It took all of this for her to get her first bucket in this game. Here's Vandersloot with the pull-up. Clutch buckets for Chicago. A 10-point win for Chicago, and the Sky, just like that, have won 5 straight.